Hey, bum, bum, bum. Hey, what an incredibly hard theme song for a very mid show. So,
Oh, you talking about Boba Fett, the one that goes?
Welcome to the Book of Boba Fett chat, where we talk Book of Boba Fett one day every week per year.
Well, we do an episode every 6 months. So
we're talking about Fennec Shand, based or unbased. What do you think?
You know, in my personal opinion, I mean, I think that Ming-Na Wen's a great actress. I'm not sure that Fennec Shand was really the proper role for her in the Star Wars universe, but she does good in that role. I feel like she could have probably done better in something else, but you never know. You never know.
Well, she was in Bad Batch. She was in Bad Batch.
I gotta say that my thoughts are the two pig guys that fall off the cliff. That was kind of
the Gamorrean guards. You mean the Gamorrean? Did you actually forget the name?
You probably talking about the Gamorrean gods, mate.
I can't believe
I don't live on Wikipedia like you fucking nerd.
Hey! Hey! And that was episode 1 of. So that's our new show that's spinning off of a hero story.
It's called Fear the Hero Story.
It's called Fear the Boba Fett.
No one will watch it, but it's called Fear the Hero Story.
The Boba Fett. Fear the Book of Boba
Fett. But it'll go on for 8 seasons.
We did.
And it'll go on for 8 seasons for no reason.
Welcome to A Hero Story. This is a comic book podcast. So this episode might be a bit more of a Timmy's talk. Hey, we haven't done that in a while. Just because after the DC announcements and Ant-Man is next week, we got like not a lot of content to talk about this week. So Boba Fett.
This actually could just be a Timmy's talk. Like now that I think about it, like
we'll still talk comics. We'll still talk.
Okay, what episode number is this? What episode number is this, Hunter?
402, which is odd because I don't even remember getting to 300 or even 250.
I don't remember that either.
That's crazy. It's 220. This is actually 220. 220.
We could just name this A Hero Story episode 220. Timmy's talk episode 4. The audience is like, come on.
It's kind of like the Book of Boba Fett, but it actually becomes like a show about Mando and Luke. And, Grogu.
This becomes a show about the Book of Boba Fett.
Like t-shirt.
Starts off like something else.
T-shirt. I was thinking about the Book of Boba Fett. I was thinking about how I stopped watching after the second episode, and there was those 2 episodes after, and I just didn't watch them. And then I saw like an article. What the fuck? That's really a YouTube audience one. That might be the most.
Yeah, I'm not going to explain what just happened.
Yeah, no, don't. But go on YouTube, youtube.com/A Hero Story or at A Hero Story on YouTube, and you'll see how I got told to shut up. All right, I'm not going to continue. Don't worry.
That's okay. I wasn't really listening to what you were saying.
That's a great podcast.
We have a little bit of news this week, and then we have Daredevil number 8 and Batman number 132, which JD and I read, and Tyler probably saw a lot about, and Harper probably has no idea what happened in them.
I saw on your story, and you went, "This is probably a really weird panel out of context." I'm like, in context, that looks fucking weird.
I saw that as well.
What take are you trying to fucking make?
Oh, we all saw that. Look at us.
Yeah.
We all follow Hunter for some reason. Let's all unfollow him on 3.
I think he just wanted to. I just think he just wanted to show.
It's all reported.
No, I read the newest issue, guys. Look, I read it. See, look, I read it.
Guys, I read Daredevil. I swear,
guys, I get it. I don't know if you guys would get it.
I don't know if you guys
have caught up with it, but
as
I
a comic book
definitely
Daredevil fan who's read every issue since 1998.
Wait, JD, you got one too?
There's no way that's true either.
I did. I've never read Daredevil, but I read it because you read it. I want to be like you.
That's why I do it. That's why
I will grow out my mustache to be like you.
I thought that JD took. No, never mind.
Listen, I would grow out a mustache if it didn't make me a fucking pedophile. But look at yourself.
Oh my god!
Wait, so JD, when you grow out a mustache, you
become
There's a I have a family genetic that.
What is this?
I literally thought you would say, "This is a Family Guy clip."
You put their heads together like, join me in prayer, my brothers.
These are the tenets we live.
There's a family genetic where mustache doesn't grow in the middle. My dad, my grandpa, like it goes all the way back.
Opposite Hitler.
Opposite.
Yeah,
Hitler.
The anti-Hitler.
That can't grow in the middle.
Good then.
Yeah. So my mustache would if I did grow it, it would be like this. So when
you got like a Post Malone.
Well, then you got
like a Fu Manchu.
Kill the stash. Do some mutton chops, maybe.
Mutton chops.
Look like Wolverine.
What am I? A Union soldier in 1862?
Well, I think you were probably on the other side. You were probably on the other side of that fight. Let's be honest.
I'd be like, I swear I killed you in Assassin's Creed 3.
No, like you had a like a goatee going on at one point during like start of the pandemic.
I did have a depression facial hair.
Not the Civil War. Yeah. No, that's the Revolutionary War.
It's a soldier. Do you think I care about your wars? I don't care. We fought emus and lost.
Yeah, didn't you lose to emus in like 19?
You lost that. What do you? Stop taking the things I said.
Do you kind of hate emus when you look at them now? Like, my grandfather died against, like, are you like?
No, my grandfather died of cancer, but he was a piece of shit, so I don't really care.
Alrighty then.
We're expanding.
So for news of the week, live action Spider Noir being ordered as a TV series for Amazon Prime. Live action Spider Noir.
Wait, is that made by Sony? Like, does Sony own the rights to that, or
they technically do? Yeah.
It's not gonna be made by Warner.
No, but I mean, like, is
Disney Plus?
Like, does Disney own it, or does
Dude,
Sony
it's Spider-Man?
Tyler's cutting out. He's so perfectly timed.
No, am I really cutting out?
You just went. It wouldn't be made by Warner. It was like, damn it! Midway through him trying to like.
Though allegedly, apparently, this show is not even a.
It is not Peter even.
Parker, You're right. It is not.
So. Are you serious? I cut out again? Did I really cut out again?
You did, yeah, but you're back.
Apparently, it's not about Peter Parker. Peter Parker.
Oh my God, he cut
Peter
out
Parker.
It's gonna be no. You're good.
You did that time. You did.
Penis Parker from Spider-Man.
Sorry, you guys weren't getting what I was saying. Penis Parker.
Oh,
it was boring. I need a Family Guy clip at the bottom of this.
I'm Glenn Quagmire.
Sorry, this dude thinks he's Glenn Quagmire.
We'll look it up.
But yeah, no. So I guess they're gonna be making just original characters for this. Why not make a noir show? Why does that have to be Spider-Man?
It says, I really hope I don't cut out while reading this. This untitled series will follow an older, grizzled superhero in 1930s New York City. An individual knowledge of the project says the show will be set in its own universe.
You did cut out. You did.
And the main character will not be.
You're back, though. You're back.
You're back. It's telling me that it's telling me that my internet connection is unstable. What's happening?
You know the funniest part about it too, Tyler, is that like you visually are like high definition as fuck. You're like in 4K, but your audio is just like.
This is the worst day of my life.
Really? Wow, you've had a good life. Wow.
I've been living real cozy.
Have you heard about Hunter's leg?
This is what it says.
Oh, someone else taking over. Okay.
The untitled series will follow an older, grizzled superhero in 1930s New York City. An individual with knowledge of the project says that the show will be set in its own universe and the main character will not be Penis Parker.
That was good quality, Harper. You didn't cut it once. Good job.
Noir Quagmire.
I was afraid that I would cut out again, but I wrote maybe the main character will be Noir Quagmire. If they're not going to do Peter Parker, it's dumb.
I'm just.
What are they doing? Why? Why are they doing
cutting out now? What is happening?
No, the connection is fine.
What about that Silk?
Oh yeah, the Silk show
they made or didn't make or are making.
The Silk show's been like a thing since 2017. Like it's been. I guess I'll be
the Silk show.
Was that also supposed to be on Amazon?
Yeah, Spider Society, Silk Spider Society. That's what it's called.
They're gonna make a Spider-Man crossover on Amazon Prime. It's gonna cross over with Rings of Power. That's gonna be kind of fire.
And the boys.
And
Invincible.
Silk Spider Society.
There is an interview. Sorry, I don't know the actor's name. Glenn from Walking Dead. Invincible.
Quagmire.
Stephen Yeun. Yeah, there was an interview with him for Nope, and it was for comicbook.com. It was the guy that's usually doing like the videos for comic books Instagram page. He asked, "Do you think we'll ever see a crossover between your Invincible show and The Boys?" And he just goes, "No, why?" It just moves on. But his reaction's so funny. He's like, "Why?"
Yeah, why the fuck would that ever be a TV show? Yeah. It's not even like they're both Robert Kirkman projects. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's
they're both following a story from the comics too. Why would they cross over? Anyways, it's weird that we're getting that, and it seems to be connecting to the Venomverse, if anything, with Madame Web. It's kind of setting up these spider spin-offs.
Oh, maybe. Just say Madam. Just say Madam.
Madame Web.
Madame Web. No one ever in history has said Madame Web. No one.
It's because I had to take French in school, and we had to call our teacher Madame.
I don't fucking care.
We just offended so many.
Yeah, we just lost a bunch of our.
All three people.
Yeah,
all of our people in France right now are just like, oh.
Don't worry, we could save him real quick. We could save him. I'm Glenn Quagmire.
They're gone.
So you're gonna make a World War II like America joke, like, well, we've saved them once, we'll save them again. But no, you went Family Guy.
Italy changed sides, right? I mean, just change teams.
Way down south in the land of traitors.
Love that song.
It's very funny.
Oh, Ant-Man has gotten kind of like first social media reactions, and a lot of people see Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania.
Well, Hunter, let me ask you something. Did they say this is one of the most groundbreaking MCU movies with a great lead performance that's going to change things?
Nope.
They said, "What the fuck is that haircut?"
Because I read them and that's exactly what they said.
It seems like most people seem to be leaning towards Kang is awesome, but this is just a setup movie. It doesn't feel like the end of a trilogy at all.
We already knew this stuff.
No. Yes, everyone I read was like, this movie changes the MCU going forward, and Kang is a force.
It's the best Marvel movie since The Dark Knight.
Yeah, since the Empire Strikes
Actually, I saw one review saying this is the best Marvel movie since Wakanda Forever.
Okay, all right.
What about the review, the tweet that I sent where the dude said that it's the best sci-fi movie ever and that Jonathan Majors will win an Oscar for it next.
Oh, yeah. That was clearly satire.
Ant-Man wins an Oscar.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he'll be up for Best Picture.
I'm already tired of Kang, man. Like, I'm seriously, I'm done.
He is over.
Him already.
He's over.
It sucks because
he is over.
I was gonna fucking kill himself. He's so mad.
But Tyler, you don't cut it like you come back, but then your voice gets really fast. So we do hear everything.
Yeah, we hear everything, but you have to speed talk.
Yeah, you just turn into Eminem and like rap.
So do I talk really slowly then? Should I talk really, really slowly, and so that when it eventually buffers and speeds up, it'll sounds normal?
It worked. It worked.
Fuck, that was funny.
Okay, so we'll be Justice League 2017. You'll be Justice League the Snyder Cut.
There you
go. You know, you guys will notice the theme that every time I say what the title for the podcast and what the thumbnail is going to be, it's never, ever, ever that.
Yeah, you always decide 2 minutes into the episode.
Yeah, well, I just think it's funny, but I think Tyler's face and just like staticky effects. I think that has to be the thumbnail.
Even though he's in 4K.
A hero story technical difficulties.
I can make that. Okay.
I like the idea of making them all like blue and like frozen and like that, like he's frozen stuck in time.
Like a Windows 98 loading or like booting screen or something.
But yeah, Ant-Man's out next week, so next week's episode will likely be delayed by a little bit since we all have to see it.
Is it really? Oh my god!
Yeah, Ant-Man's already here. Yeah. So we're all gonna see it, and then our next episode will be like a spoiler review. But yeah, don't expect it the usual time. Maybe it'll be like that, but I doubt it.
So... Well, that's okay because we got D&D episode 5 in the meantime, right?
Oh.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish.
I hope so.
We'll have the Book of Boba Fett, a hero story episode 2. So.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of the Book of Boba Fett chat. Today we're talking about Babu Frick. Where was he? Should have been in the show. It was the perfect opportunity to have him in. I'm joined by my co-hosts. Holy shit! Holy fuck! That actually scared me.
The noise he makes.
Hey, dun dun dun, and that was the second episode.
Tune in for episode 3 in 10 minutes or something.
10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see. This isn't necessarily
Hunter will be halfway through and be like, so recently I've been reading, and then just hey.
Not necessarily news, but I thought it was funny to bring up. There's a lot of people a part of release the Snyder Cut, or I guess restore the Snyderverse movement, that have released on Twitter and Instagram videos of AI Superman and AI Cyborg, AI art, with that kind of app that makes their lips move, and an AI voice for Ray Fisher and Henry Cavill saying,
Please share this message. Kiss me on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantical.
Please share this message to sell the Snyderverse to Netflix to treat these characters with more respect. Did you guys not hear about this?
No.
Oh, I heard.
Hilarious. You guys don't know about this?
That's hilarious.
I've heard about this for weeks, months.
I heard about the Netflix part, but it's so funny.
8th or something was like the trending day where it never ended up being.
I didn't hear about this.
I definitely did not hear about it. Oh, actually, no, we're only in February. Yeah, no, it would have been.
There's people that are trying to get James Gunn fired, and then after he released, like, hey, here's all the movies and shows we're doing, they're just like, okay, maybe don't fire him, but let's get the Snyderverse happening at Netflix at least. And they've been trying to do that for a while. They're trying to get it for trending. And then this new AR thing is the only thing that's came out of it because it's hilarious. Because it's just like weird robotic British accent Superman saying, please release the Snyderverse.
Boy, release the Snyder Cut, mate.
Yeah, it's so weird. You can find it on Twitter. It's so odd.
In it, mate. The Snyder Cut, in it.
But
Justice League Part 2.
Someone did notice this, and that was James Gunn.
James Gunn goes, we're not bloody released.
James Gunn. Come on, man.
This is a travesty.
Yeah.
You can get more of this on the podcast called I Recommend, where he recommends.
I don't
know what it is. He grows.
So the hashtag that they want trending is sell the Snyderverse to Netflix. And James Gunn finally noticed it and replies, I have to say, this has got to be the wackiest hashtag I've ever seen. 1, Netflix hasn't expressed any interest, although we have discussed other stuff. And 2, Zack hasn't expressed any interest and seems happy doing his own thing.
This might have been the danger of actually releasing the Snyder Cut, is you made people think that a hashtag works.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
That's right.
The Snyder Cut and its consequences on modern society.
Save Daredevil.
You're not wrong.
Like, yeah, but so
we'll say, I guess Save Daredevil worked, didn't it?
And so they've already made like what movies they want, and they're just like, look, we don't want like movies for the next 10 years, but we want a few movies. That is Ben Affleck's Batman, Justice League Part 3 and Part 2, and Justice League Part 1.
3 and Part 2. Why did you go 3 in that
order? Because I'm leading up to Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 1 Emerald Edition, which is just a Snyder Cut, but it's Green Lantern at the end. So they want a Snyder Cut of the Snyder Cut.
Oh, right. Snyder Cut.
This one's 8 hours long.
Yeah,
release the real Snyder Cut.
Yeah, they're trying to get. They're calling it Zack Snyder's Justice League Emerald Edition, and they really want that to release.
Why does it sound like a Pokemon game?
Because Pokemon Emerald's a thing. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It's so odd, but yeah, I just wanted to point out. I mean, like, if you want the Snyderverse, good luck. I'm sure if it happens,
good luck.
It won't happen, but if it happened, I'd watch it. But I don't.
Bad luck. Nah, fuck you. I hope it never happens.
It will never happen.
I'm Glenn Quagmire. This has been
he is Glenn Quagmire.
Hey.
It's episode 3,
guys. Welcome back to episode 3 of Boba Fett Chat. This week we're talking about Black Krrsantan. He didn't have his scars in episode 1, but they gave him his scars in later episodes, which is a bit of a continuity error.
You know, I think you're actually being a little nitpicky here because they gave you what you wanted in the end.
I'm not.
Do you think the issue sells for a lot? I have the issue where he debuts. Do you think it sells for a lot?
Well, I think you give it CGC'd in a high 9.8, which I know is kind of impossible.
9.8.
I know 9.8. I just come to my jorts.
In my Wookiee attire.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think, Mr. BVS fucking tattoo?
Oh, hey, sorry, what was the character's name?
Black
Book of Boba Fett.
No, the character that we're talking about, what was his name?
Black Krrsantan.
That's racist. Hey!
There will not be an episode 4 of the Book of Boba Fett.
No, actually, episode 3 got canceled.
The cast will return in Avengers Dynasty of Kang.
Look,
Dynasty
of Kang might be a better name, actually.
Sell Fear the Book of Boba Fett to Netflix. Just get that hashtag going. Maybe we'll get some AA art of Boba Fett. We'll have him with the helmet on. We'll have like a
Alcoholics Anonymous art.
He went to Alcohol Anonymous.
You know what I mean?
That'd be actually really funny. Some AA fan art, and they're all just like, "Boba, why you trash? Like you're garbage."
Yeah.
That's the news of the week. So
What? That's it?
That's why we're doing Boba Fett.
What about Superman and Injustice or whatever?
Oh yeah, John Kent, you dick.
My gosh, my bad.
Idiot.
Tom Taylor,
loser.
I have other stuff too. The comic news, I forgot.
That is so Cap Jr.
Tom Taylor.
That's it for news. Oh wait, I've got all this news.
I have all this. I didn't even look at my notes. My bad. Tom Taylor was teasing that an issue 2 of the Adventures of Superman John Kent miniseries starts, I think, next month. There's a huge reveal, and everyone thought it'd be young Superman, but it's not. It's
young
Kent,
Superman.
Well, young.
No, it just sounds like Superboy. It's just funny because it sounds like Young Rock. Young Super.
You see, young Superman.
People were thinking that John Kent's getting like an NBC show where it shows like 3 stages of his life. It's John Kent will be going to the Injustice universe, and this will be canon to Injustice, and it's like post Injustice 2. So interesting.
Harper has the Injustice guy of the call. What do you think?
Let it die, please. We've had 2 endings to both endings of the game. Just let it die.
What about Lobo?
Oh yeah, no, actually, I'm in.
Isn't he a lantern in Injustice?
He was, yes.
He was like a red lantern.
Yeah. That was actually not. That's the best
John
Lobo thing they've ever done.
Gonna do? Is he just gonna get beat up again?
Well, they released the cover today, and it's Superman and Batman yelling at each other, and him like pushing them back.
Yeah, are they ever gonna?
Are they gonna try to do something like
stop yelling at each other? I mean, I know that's the franchise, but like. I think they said that. I think they said because the Damian and Injustice universe killed Dick Grayson and all that.
Right. So they're gonna be like, "Oh, John's gonna try to redeem him." Yay!
I don't know.
No, he already did get redeemed though.
Yeah, it feels like this development already happened.
Just wait, guys. Pretend these glasses are see-through. So in Injustice versus the Masters of the Universe, after Batman from the bad ending of Injustice 2 gets put into like the Brainiac machine sort of thing, Damian Wayne actually becomes Batman and sacrifices his life to bring Bruce Wayne back from the Brainiac thing so that then he could go and fight Superman. And then they get like He-Man and they defeat Superman once and for all. So Damian Wayne actually did redeem himself.
Whoa.
Hey guys, I want to apologize for that. Hey, Dan, we've been renewed.
We can't. So if that's the case, like, do you think there'll even be Injustice 3 since it seems like everyone's kind of redeemed?
Well, they're doing, but that's my thing with Injustice. So you either get the good ending of Injustice where you lock Superman in the Phantom Zone and you've got Kara there and it's a good ending. It leaves, something there, obviously he can get out of the fucking Phantom Zone. That's fine. But it is technically the good ending. You can follow on something from there. But the bad ending where Batman gets, brainiaced and Superman's like, hey, check out my pal. That's already been wrapped up in Injustice versus the Universe. So like, I don't know.
That's what he said.
I just feel
right?
like you could just what?
Check out my pal right here.
Check out my pal. Check out my buddy.
Check out my bud. Yeah. And then Boba Fett walks in.
Holy shit. That'd be awesome.
I mean, like Injustice 2 had the Ninja Turtles, so you get Boba Fett in as a character.
Yeah, but they're not in the story. They're playable characters. Although, that argument crumbles when you realize that the final story of Injustice was them crossing over with He-Man. You know what I mean? Like,
what? I didn't know
the final story of Injustice.
The Masters of the Universe.
I didn't know about
Masters of the Universe.
That's what just said it like 5 times.
I know. I heard you say Masters of the Universe. I didn't realize it was
in canon.
Human.
Okay, well, spoilers for Injustice Masters of the Universe, which is spoilers for the bad end. JD's like, yes, I definitely care about this. He-Man blows Superman up because Superman's like, I'm never gonna turn good again. And he's like, okay, and then he just like blows him into the sun or something. Which just makes sense.
He doesn't.
But anyway, he dies. He makes him come into he blows.
He makes him what happened in All Star Superman, I think.
He from behind. He
what?
But yeah,
there's a James Gunn Superman.
Oh no!
This is
so they
watch
want the
Netflix version.
So to Netflix. Other news was.
I don't know.
Well, I guess is anyone here reading Adventures of Superman, John Kent?
I will read it for the Injustice thing because I feel obligated to read.
It is Tom Taylor
Injustice
still
thing.
though, at least, right? Like at least
it's his thing.
It's his universe.
But I don't know.
I guess that makes sense.
Injustice. You guys remember Injustice Zero Year, where they did the Justice Society? What happened to everyone in the Justice Society before the event of Injustice?
Did anybody care about
Nothing
that?
happened. Oh, it was awful. It was bad. It was just genuinely not good.
I remember talking about when it was announced on this podcast, but then
did you? Really? Did you? Did you read it before everyone, and you read it even better than everyone?
I didn't care for it.
Oh, that's a first.
I did read before everyone.
You care about everything.
But yeah,
hey, no,
not yet. Shazam got some variant covers. It's coming out in May. I think it originally was June or July, but it's now May.
I'd like to apologize. That is 100% Wonder Woman in that fucking trailer, dude.
What?
In the trailer for Shazam, you fucking
I'm talking about the comic.
Yeah, I know. But, that's so fucking different. Shazam on a page versus Shazam on a fucking... Talking about the character.
There. Okay.
God, you dipshit. No, you guys are right. That's Wonder Woman. It's Wonder Woman. 100%.
It looks like Wonder Woman might be in. Yeah.
No, it straight up is.
But she's got the
bracers.
Yeah. And you see like brown hair and like the edge of a tear. Yeah, that's her.
Cool.
Like it.
Dan Moore released the main cover. That's the main cover on YouTube.
No.
He's got like a classic suit again, but that's not the main
cover, you fucking dipshit.
Is it not? I thought it was.
It's the 1 in 100, which means to get that, you have to buy 100 copies to get one of those.
You have to buy them all.
A comic shop, every time a comic shop gets 100 issues.
Well, it's like the
Roy is just salivating around.
But no, I guess the main cover was already. Is that the one where he's on the dinosaur?
Yeah, the main cover I believe is this one. Just add the logo in.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And there's variant covers.
I'm more like John Cunt. That's so mean.
There's variant covers as well that go over. They go over that, Doc Shanners, and then there's also one where I think it looked like Greg Smallwood.
Oh, Samney. I love that.
I actually love that Samney one. I think that looks amazing. That one's really cool. That's the only one I care about, though.
Chris Samney, man. Oh God, such good art.
The goat.
The goat.
Maybe?
The goat, perhaps. He's Glenn Quagmire.
He's
fucking hell. What is this episode?
There's also an Avengers issue got a new cover as well, showing the team again.
There was a bunch of new covers for that Avengers
it looked
issue.
Hot.
Actually, it's that's gonna be a good book, dude.
The Acuna variant.
The Acuna variant, yeah. But there was other ones that like I think Derek Chu maybe is someone who does.
Chu. It was a Scarlet Witch variant.
Okay, I didn't know it was a Scarlet. I just heard that it was the.
And Chris.
You see the bottom of Tyler's desk just douche.
Oh, I didn't see that one either.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Kind of like the negative space.
That's cool. That's really cool.
I actually just added to my poll list.
Tyler froze.
Oh, you added it to your poll list?
I did, because you said that was going to be the book that all 4 of us read.
Your what list?
My poll list.
Whoa,
you know, I like to poll. No bitches.
No bitch. Yeah. Straight up.
Hunter, can I confront you for always saying
exactly what confront I say? Hunter. I love when you confront Hunter.
That's what we're right for.
Exactly. I hope if I cut the fuck off, I'm gonna smash this.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying yet.
If I say anything, a lot of the time you will just say the exact same fucking thing.
I love that.
You didn't cut out. That's
Tyler's
brilliant.
talking like Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle right now.
Yeah, but he has to get the point across slowly because Hunter doesn't get fast words.
It is.
No, you did cut off for a second briefly. It worked there.
It worked.
That actually helped with the
slow talk.
No. He's let him cook. Let him cook because Tyler will say something in the chat and then Hunter will make like a 10-slide post about it with 8 typos, which is the same point across 10 slides that could have been summed up in 1 sentence.
I was the person who told you to read the Avengers, and I'm not gonna be Harper about it. Because cool, you read the Avengers. But
JD's reading Walking Dead, and I'm happy about that. It's only Hunter. It's only Hunter.
Say things about the Avengers that I said previously and that I don't actually think you think.
In other words, you stole his whole fucking flow, bar for bar.
Yeah.
What's your source, Eddie?
So knowing Vanilla Ice did Ice Baby.
Because you'll say
the same as Under Pressure.
You said I hope that the Avengers leads the universe going forward. The Avengers book should really be the one that that's the only book you have to read at Marvel.
And Tyler
I've said that billions of times. You made a whole post about Kang not being like he is, not being this big ass deal.
That one was egregious. That one was bad.
That one oh my god. I almost sued. I was gonna sue you.
Carrick Trey.
No, he wrote that one in French. That one's fine.
There was another one. Hunter, there was another one. I have to think about it though.
The Avengers.
Okay, can I defend myself? Can I defend myself for a second?
Harper,
every time JD. No, but Tyler threw me into the mix for a second.
Tyler confronts me, and Harper's like, "Hold on, let me."
Because he said he doesn't want to be Harper about it. But again, if Tyler or JD send me something about something I like and they're reading it, I get genuinely giddy. Every time JD sends me a video going, yo, this moment in The Walking Dead, I'm like, that's so cool. It's only Hunter. He's just, I'm sorry, it's only Hunter.
He's the worst.
He's the worst.
Yeah.
He takes I can't believe I'm going to bring this up, right? And I hate to do it. And there's a couple of people listening to this show that I know will know this person. But I knew a guy in high school, right, who was a massive Halo fan. And we all love the Halo games. But every time we tried to say, we love Halo, he'd go, have you read the books? And we'd be like, no. He's like, have you read the comics that adapt the books? We were like, no, we haven't. And then he said, well, I guess you're not really a true Halo fan. That's the vibe that I get from Hunter every time. Even if it's something that I've loved for since I was, 47, Hunter will be like, yeah, but yeah. It
was a long time ago too.
I think I like it more. I told you to read that. Why are you trying to fight me about it, bro? Like, what?
When Hunter is in the theater for Ant-Man, the Kang one, I don't remember what it's called. The third Ant-Man. He's going to be like, yeah, I read that guy in Young Avengers. Little do you know, he's actually Iron Lad. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know that, man. And then the guy, eating his popcorn with his kid is going to be like, oh, yeah, can you get you and your mustache away from me?
Can you stay away from my child, please? No, but he'll make a whole Kang post because one day I was just like, Kang really isn't all that. He's not all that in the comic books. And then you made a whole post about it.
But you know what? You know what? I believe in innocent until proven guilty. Hunter, at this point, you may defend yourself.
There we go.
No. I still have evidence. I still have evidence to submit to the court.
I was literally going to say, I was about to defend myself, and then Harper
I'd like to submit the evidence. Let me just say. No. Just wait. Hunter, I just want to say, Hunter, you are the equivalent of, you're the human embodiment of BuzzFeed's content. Go.
Ooh. Okay.
Just writing trends you don't even care about.
I'm gonna bounce around here, so I'm gonna start with the
Kangaroo Jack reference.
The not Ant-Man 3. Harper, that's your name.
Yes, my name was Ant-Man.
Children, almost forgot the word for a minute.
I feel like we might have switched roles here because when I was getting into I used to threaten I was going to read Iron Man. And yes, you would legitimately seem hurt over that.
Yeah.
And so because of that, I decided I'm not going to touch Iron Man at all.
Scared.
You are the only reason why I chose not to. And then for Doctor Strange, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try Doctor Strange. At first, you were very angry.
Yes. I was scared.
A little concerning in your anger.
I was irrationally scared.
You came around. You gave me an order. And we discussed some things about it. And
you gave me an order, sir.
I gave you an order that
includes
a
reading order.
A reading order.
Yeah.
I gave you
me an order.
gave you a reading order, including a book that you didn't read during the order I gave, and then you went back and read it, and it was your favorite one. So you didn't listen to me, but that's okay. Continue.
It was.
Wait, which one was the one that he skipped?
Sorcerer Supreme.
Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh yeah, and then he tries to claim he's like, oh yeah, I'm a big Doctor Strange fan. This book really changed my life.
He went, this is the most creative book in the last decade. I was like, that's what I fucking said in the fucking group chat.
All right, wait. Order in the court. Sorry. Order in the court.
Yeah, JD's the judge. Sorry. JD's the
order
judge.
in the court, please. Continue to defend yourself.
Well, I'm gonna go after those comments right there. I'm allowed to be a fan of something after just reading it. I feel like you're just like, okay, here, read this Doctor Strange book, and I'll be like, I liked you. Be like, oh, like you just read it. You can't like it because you just read it. Like
you have to read it twice. You have to talk. You have to write an essay about it
because you were saying it ended up being your favorite book, and that being my favorite book, and that bothered you. Why can I not enjoy it?
No. It didn't bother me that you liked it so much. It bothered me that I said, read this. It's one of the most creative books in the last decade. Then you didn't read it, and then you waited, and then you came back, and then you read it like you found it, and then you went, this is one of the most creative books in the last. When every single step of that thing was shit that I fucking told you. And then you were like, oh, I just found this book. I just found this really cool puzzle game. It's called Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme. It's got smooth panels. That's what you like. And
the best part, only 6 ads per issue.
Wow, how generous.
That's literally, by the way, what he did with the X-Men that I recommended him last week. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Where he said he will come into the chat and he'll be like, why the hell is it starting like this? I don't even understand comic books. And then I'm like, did you read the thing I told you to read? And he was like, oh, no. Even though I have a message where I tell you to read it and you go, oh yeah, I'm on it. I'll read it now.
All right, order in the court. In the court.
Sorry.
Hunter, final statements.
Fuck.
Okay, I'll
say something else.
That was Harper's. I'm going to go to Tyler now.
Mm-hmm.
So the Avengers thing, starting with the Avengers thing, saying they're the center of the universe. I agree with you there. And like reading like the Bendis era, the Hickman era, and then reading other books on the side, like Daredevil in that era, seeing how everything ties into what the Avengers are doing. I really like that. I'm agreeing with you. You don't claim that opinion. It's not like you're the only one who has that.
I'm not saying I claimed it. I'm just saying that you like Harper's.
Like Harper. That is like Harper.
Like Harper.
No, like you just said that though, Harper. You said that he does that. He does do that.
Yes.
Am I cutting off again?
You cut off twice.
You said like Harper, and then it just froze. So like,
and then you came back and you went like, and then it cut out again.
But it's like literally like if we could give you could be like, oh, I need a drink. We'd be like, oh, get some water, and you'll drink the water, and you'll be like, God, nice. You got to try this stuff. I mean, it's crazy. But that's and Tyler, like that's what you're like, though.
You and even Hunter, I give credit to.
I think we do,
but mostly Tyler.
But you're egregious.
You guys said New Avengers is amazing. Secret Wars is amazing. I read those books because of you guys.
I said that.
And then after I read them, I went, thank you. I wouldn't have read those otherwise. They were fucking great. You're right. Hunter will never go, thanks for the recommendation. I totally agree.
I told Hunter to read it.
I
know that. Everything Marvel knows about Hunter is... Everything Marvel knows about Hunter. Everything Hunter knows about Marvel is because of me.
Knows about Hunter.
I will come to Hunter's defense here.
What?
I will come
work for them.
To Hunter's defense.
Let them come.
It's that good.
I have come to a decision. Hunter has in the past given Tyler a lot of credit and has said that if it weren't for Comic Boy, I would not be the Marvel fan I am today. So,
I've never heard
in
of this
some
before
grand scheme of things,
Never once.
Everything that Hunter produces or creates, you're
bullshit.
Like the
that is a lie.
Dr. Dre of it. You know, you have a little piece in that. You know, he's like
he gets to be the Eminem. Like, all right, well,
yeah,
I'm not. I can't make that.
And you're Dr. Dre. You know, like you have a little piece of that. Everything that he made is because of you.
Make it.
You're Kevin Feige,
except for DC. But
okay, guys.
You're Kevin Feige. He's like Joss Whedon because he's creepy.
I have another thing to add real quick.
Just can we pause court for a sec? Can we pause court?
Yes.
I want you guys to hear me out. Ready? A Hero Story, episode 220, The Trial of Hunter Murray.
Stop trying to stop.
Bro, you gotta stop trying to guess what the title is when everyone listening knows.
What do you think? Yeah, I know, but then they see the process and they go, "Oh, that happened," or "No, that didn't." What the fuck?
They'll be like, "The Trial of Hunter Murray," and they're like, "But
Sorry, Hunter, I just know how to engage a fucking
Ant-Man rants."
I apologize that your audience has grown exponentially since I joined the show, but I guess you don't need me. Don't worry about
it. Final verdict: Hunter is guilty.
Of
liking the same stuff that Tyler likes, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
It's
yes, he repeats a lot of statements.
I don't think it is.
Listen, Hunter is not a smart man. So for him to restate your statement, maybe he's just trying to be more like you.
Yeah, actually, no.
Next week he's gonna come on with a bucket hat and he's gonna start freezing.
That's actually a good point.
I've already took 4 screenshots. That would be
so.
I just want to say the thing about this. I know that Harper and Tyler specifically, not you, JD, but I know that it bothers you when I read
it doesn't.
Stuff.
No,
you are missing the point.
Sorry, not when I read. When I speak my mind over.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't bother me because we can have conversations about shit. Like we talk about X-Men, we talk about Avengers. It just bothers me when you'll say the exact same thing that I said, word
for word.
Word out.
But because of this, I've read a lot of X-Men recently, and I try not to talk about it. I try not to post about it.
No, Hunter. I've said to you in the past in private messages about shit you read. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you read that. Like we could have talked about it. I would have loved to have a discussion with you, but you never do, because all you do is you read it and then you go make a post and regurgitate the shit that we say in a group chat instead of having a conversation with your friends. That's why you're BuzzFeed. You only care about writing the trend for content, but not us.
Versus what I do, as I'm reading The Walking Dead, I'm like, yo, Harper, I know you love this scene with Michonne and the governor.
Okay.
I don't know the context, but I don't think I want to.
And now it is the trial of Joshua Harper.
Hey guys,
I don't think you're really Australian. I don't think you're really from Australia.
He breaks into an American accent all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, he's British.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Comic Savior. Hey, bringing that back. That's been a while. What's he up to these days?
No idea.
No, I have no idea either. Hope you're well.
Me neither.
Hope you're well, man.
But has a girlfriend now, so he doesn't read comics anymore.
I guess as an epilogue,
not based.
As an epilogue, it's the only time you'll spend with me.
No, it's that's the opposite though.
A running scared reference. Didn't see that.
It was for the judge. That was for the judge because it's.
You're sucking up to the judge. You're a piece of shit, dude.
That was me bribing the judge.
Yeah, come on.
Flash reference.
But like genuinely,
with a shit story.
I think that Hunter. Sorry. I think that Hunter likes to, cling on to certain opinions. I mean, have you ever seen him in an IGN comment section? He's the worst. But we still like him, even though he's the worst.
Yeah. I just want to be friends with Hunter. I don't want to be someone who only knows what Hunter likes or is reading or is up to because of content. Like, JD, every time you send me a video of something you're reading, I get so excited because I'm listening to my friend excitedly talk about a thing that he's reading. And we don't get a lot of time to do that on this show. We're usually covering news or a topic.
I think the final conclusion of this is that
we're usually Hunter,
if you have an opinion while you're reading something, don't be scared to send it because Tyler's going to be mean or Tyler's going to be Australian.
We talk about it.
Hunter, do you know how much I would have given for when you were reading Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme to send a video of you when you got to that part where they're pushing out of the book and walking along the pages? If you had ever sent me a video and been like, dude, this is so cool, I would have been like, right, how cool is that? But no, I only find out you read it because you go, hey, this is the most creative book I've seen in the last 10 years. And I go, he's ripping off my whole fucking flow. I'm fucking Freddie Mercury, David Bowie. This is Vanilla Ice over here. It's my bum bum bum.
Wait, but his beat goes dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun. Well,
I mean, it's 13%. What if Hunter said that it's not the most creative book in the last 10 years, but the most creative book that I've seen in the last 10 minutes? That could have been an accurate statement.
Well, I would have been like, but. I don't know.
You don't understand.
I just want Hunter to be our friend, not a content machine.
It is accurate. It's not.
So
it's
our
not
conclusion
wrong.
here is Hunter. When you got an opinion, just fucking say it. Don't feel
tell
the need
us,
to.
man. We're not your followers. We're your friends.
We're your friends.
And that's what we want. We want to be your friends.
I know that because I noticed you guys all unfollowed me. So
I like hearing from you guys. But I also like when you have an original opinion.
That was character development, maybe.
Wow.
That's going to go in 1 year.
This is a long-standing thing that I think needs
on one
to be
side
addressed.
of the mustache.
Hunter, that was my fear. It wasn't that I'm like, oh, Hunter's reading a thing I like.
Fear the Hunter Murray?
Fear the Hunter Murray.
A lot of 14-year-olds do.
Not as good. Oh, what was that?
No.
Hunter, isn't there a clip of you saying something like that?
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons talking
I
about hunting.
I don't remember the context of it. I just remember hearing
it's about hunting.
Hunting, comic book
hunting. What?
I'm just saying, you put yourself in the art, man.
You just barely heard that to get enough context.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons episode 1 actually.
Hunter, I've never been afraid of you liking things I like or reading things.
He's never been afraid of you. You're not that intimidating.
I've never been afraid. Well, you're not intimidating. I could fucking kill you without thinking about it. But I want to be your friend and I want to hear from you. I get scared because I'm like, I know if you read Iron Man, you're not going to talk to me who loves Iron Man. You're going to go and make a post where you go, oh, I think Denny O'Neil's Iron Man is actually really quite underrated and more people
Matt Fraction's Iron Man's the best comic. You guys have
Iron Man actually was a great
I'll read the post and I'll go, oh, I know who
said
that. Not Hunter.
Yeah.
Like, I want to talk to you. I want to know your thoughts.
Hunter, because this is what happened. You would read that run if I cut.
Tyler, you said if I cut.
You would read an Iron Man comic, and instead of saying it to us, you would make a post that says like Iron Man C-lister to A-list. And that would be it.
Yeah.
It's just content.
And that's why we hate you.
That's why we hate you.
Hunter, I got to get your post-court thoughts. How are you feeling right now?
Mm-hmm. A little afraid. A little shaky.
Is it when I threatened to kill you? Was that the thing that did it?
No, because he's just gonna put his arm out, and you're gonna be like swinging, like let me at him.
No, but I have a gun.
Oh. I don't think that's allowed in Australia.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No, we can have them. They're just real short.
You throw your boomerang.
But it's like Captain Boomerang, where it like cuts through people.
Never own a boomerang.
Oh, nice.
I do have a boomerang.
So you just lied. Wow. So we got another liar.
You're
on
like
the podcast.
Hunter.
Oh man.
You are my legacy.
My
implosion of a hero
defense.
You are my
I'm
legacy.
Quagmire.
Sorry, what legacy?
Well,
hey, dun, dun, dun. And that was episode 5.
Dude, that was the 10th episode.
Wow.
Let's talk. Yeah.
Batman.
Hunter, what do you think of this issue?
I don't care for it. I didn't care.
Yeah, I don't think it's that great.
I don't care about this story. Like, Bruce is in an alternate version of Gotham City, so he's interacting with all the characters that, like, you'd expect him to interact with, like Selena Kyle, and he rips off Doctor Strange with like, "I'd love her in every universe," which is like
he says that.
Chip.
Or he says in any world, I love her.
Which is that's the Doctor Strange. You stole my whole fucking flow.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he sees an Alfred and he's like, oh my god, Alfred. For some reason in this alternate universe, Punchline is just Elektra. That was like, okay.
Yeah. Well, it says like everyone's like Venom is the main drug, so everyone's taking Venom. Isn't there an arc? Oh, what book is that? Where everyone's taking like a mutant drug? Is that an Avengers issue or Daredevil? There's like a mutant drug that you like. It's like a pill.
That was Daredevil.
Yeah.
It's similar
to that was Bendis' Defenders.
Yeah, the mutant growth hormone. That was also in Bendis' Daredevil.
There's also one. Bendis' Defenders also has inhuman growth hormone as well.
Doesn't the Owl take it in Daredevil or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
no, but that's like a thing. That's a normal thing in the Marvel universe. So they just have those drugs apparently. Which,
yeah,
if I was in Marvel's New York, I would probably OD. That sounds awesome.
That sounds Batman's flying out a window and I mean, Chip kind of nails it on the head here because like he's falling like from a rooftop with nothing but a tuxedo on, and he goes, "I've fallen from the moon before. I could survive this." Like, yeah, once you've fallen from the moon, shit, I don't expect you to die from anything else.
Yeah, that's true. And he does fall through a building and get right back up and walk away.
Now, Chip does do something that like the damn callback to Batman Year One, which of course I'm a sucker for. Like he's trying to leave the scene, right? He's all bloody, bruised. He fell off the rooftop, and then he's like, he sees a cop like beating down on some citizen, like with some, the venom all venomed up, and then he like the ghost Jim Gordon is like, "So you gonna stop? You gonna go help him?"
Venomed up.
And that page there, like, strike fear, and then he's like hanging upside down, like, "Yes, I shall become a bat." I was like, I don't want to like it.
I couldn't give a fuck about Batman, but even for me, that's like kind of that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Like you need that.
I don't know.
Anyway, him and Bernard might be the worst comic couple of all time. Kind of cringe.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Oh no!
Yeah, there's a backup story about Robin. Mr. Terrific finds out a way to send Tim to wherever Batman is in the multiverse, so gives Tim a suit, sends him there, but I think he ended up on a different Earth. I don't know. I kind of just skimmed through it. Did you read the backup?
Yeah.
What? Oh, you skimmed. I thought you said I came through it. I honestly did.
For some reason, Tim Drake enters like the Speed Force. I was like, what the fuck? He stole my whole fucking flow. But yeah, he ends up on like a world where
That's what you do.
Like, I do go through the Speed Force.
That's why he
ends up on a world where like Toy Man is in charge of everyone. Like he's in control of everyone on Earth. Everyone's his toy. So
interesting.
Stupid villain.
But yeah, every time I see a page with Bernard, and it's not because it's a guy. I think Bernard is one of the worst characters.
Here we go.
Trial of JD.
He doesn't have much of a character, does he?
Hear me out. Bernard's only character trait is being like, "All right, Tim, give me something else."
Fight crime.
And listen, there are a lot of female love interests who are like this in comics. So don't come at me saying I'm only going after him because he's a guy. There's a lot of love interests who are shit.
Name one.
Bernard is one of them. Off the top of my mind,
one he could name was Bernard.
When Pepper Potts and Tony, I'm a big Iron Man fan because I read he's a C-lister, but then he became an A-lister.
I read the script to Iron Man 1. I saw the trailer to Iron Man 3.
When Pepper fell into the fire,
from that day
came
on.
back.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
She did blood back.
That was
a lot of people I notice on comic book Twitter, which is a scary place. Do not go. They're saying this is the one good scene with Bernard because it's like one page and it's wholesome, but every other scene with Bernard is just like feels forced.
Not based.
I even felt like listen, this is already a B story, so you only have like 6 pages to tell your story. I didn't need a whole page of him like saying goodbye to Bernard.
Pretty sure it was called B movie, but okay.
Who wrote it?
Chip. It's a Chip backup.
Who wrote the backup? Chip. Stephen Murray. What's his name? Is that his name?
Steve Murray.
Steve Murray. Yeah. What's he doing?
He's related to Hunter. Both Canadian.
They are both Canadian. Yeah.
We were invited to the Ant-Man premiere together, but we have bad history with Bill. We didn't want to go.
That's fair.
Bill Murray, Steve Murray, and Hunter Murray. Name a more dynamic trio.
Mm-hmm. Really? Or the big three.
That is your
big three.
But I do kind of like, even though it's kind of like almost like a little rip of like Last Night on Earth, right? With like the having the ghost Jim Gordon, like it's kind of like Last Night on Earth by Scott Snyder.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that book.
Like it's kind of like that, but I still like it.
It's all right.
It looks like a different DC character. What's that other DC? Is it in Batman Incorporated or something, or is it in Grant Morrison's Batman? Right? Does it just to do with the?
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Okay.
He does look like that, but I can't think of what the name is.
Didn't we talk about how this was like a ripoff of Grant Morrison's Batman or something like that?
It is, because like Batman gets shot back into time or into a different world, and Tim's the only one who believes that he's alive. So like
Final Crisis.
It's basically Final Crisis.
Yeah.
Well, I guess everyone believes that he's alive. It's only Tim is the one who's really focused on trying to.
Listen, once he's fallen from the moon, he can't die of anything else. So
he's invincible. Yeah. Blood splatter.
Invincible?
Yeah.
That's actually a top 4 comic of all time.
Still my number one.
Hey, that's okay. That's the one time I'll give Hunter credit there. At least
Hunter, how do you feel
with Invincible?
How do you feel that you recommended Invincible to me and I just can't get through it?
You gotta get to the Angstorm Levy part, and then
I know, but
you already read it.
Like 15 issues. No, I haven't. I just can't be convinced to get through the next 15 issues.
That's
it. That's the end of the sentence. God damn it.
It's good.
It's really good.
Counterpoint, one day Harper will read it.
I think Harper would like it more, actually.
I'm probably than Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Tyler who already says he doesn't like it.
Yeah, I just mean I
very high bar to cross that.
I think Harper will get through it in like a month, like the whole thing.
Every time I see a panel or a page online and I read it, I go, "Oh, this is Kirk." Like, obviously it's Kirkman, but I'm so familiar with that writing that I think I would enjoy it a lot.
Like how he makes someone bang every like 3 panels. Yeah.
That's
down there.
It depends.
Yeah.
JD, you're still in the stage where people are fucking in The Walking Dead, man.
Listen, I gotta think in The Walking Dead, don't they all smell terrible? Like, when's the last time they brush their teeth?
They address it. They address it once they get to Alexandria. I mean, but you're at the prison.
I haven't gotten to that part yet. So
no, but you're at the. I was about to relate to you on a personal level.
You bloody fucking spoil it.
God damn it! Let me talk, Dad. Sorry, that got real weird. You're at the prison. Remember, they're like sewing together.
You've been to prison.
I have been to prison.
Fuck. Don't worry about it. Fucking guns. Fuck you.
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Hey,
there's a page. There's a page in that Daredevil book.
And it's also Star Wars Day.
I saw it out of context, and it didn't really make any sense to me. It was kind of weird.
Yeah,
I just saw it
out of context.
Yeah.
Oh wait, who's that guy with the stilt legs? And he's a man.
Yeah. What is that?
Daredevil's this was kind of cool issue. I'm not gonna lie. I liked it.
Hunter, I like the idea of us going. It makes no sense out of context.
It's a dragon with the Punisher on top.
The art.
Why wasn't that the image you posted with no context?
The art fucks in this issue because it's raining like the entire issue, and like
sky is red.
Marco is him. You know, like we talk about a lot of people who are him. Marco is him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what annoys me? You know what annoys me? The idea, like I liked the idea of the Punisher going to the Hand, and I liked the idea of this war, and I still haven't read it. It looks so cool.
This issue was really cool.
This entire arc I have not cared about. This issue was okay. But it's basically just one big fight scene.
You've said that about most of them, though, haven't you? Is it just like a
What was the last comic? JD, what was the last comic you liked?
Watchmen #1 in 1986.
That's when you were born.
So in Return of Barry Allen,
back in '86, Alan Moore released this. His most
Identity Crisis issue 3. That was the last issue you liked.
Well, I'm really excited because I saw an advertisement for Christopher Cantwell's Hellcat #1.
Oh my god.
Hunter,
oh wow!
He can't keep getting away with this.
Is there something that we could do? Like, is there some kind of, follower thing that we could do? Like, if we hit a milestone, Harper has to read that book. Just because I think it'd be funny of Harper reading Hellcat by Christopher Cantwell and losing his mental sanity.
Okay, how many subscribers does Mr. Beast have?
100 million.
Double it.
Okay.
Double it. I just saw the other day that in the last 3 days, 10% of the world's population have watched Mr. Beast.
Holy shit.
Isn't that insane?
He's got 133 million. So we need 266 million.
I've never seen a Mr. Beast video. I feel like I'm like in the minority here.
JD's a minority now.
Finally, yeah.
How's it feel?
Maybe he'll finally stop. He'll stop saying the things he says.
What have I?
The symbiotes are
Feels. Wow.
Oh, no. His tank top just goes all black.
Oh, that'd be so great if I had like the I would change it real quick.
Black tank
top. The dialogue in this issue was really good. I found. When he fights Punisher,
there's a lot of good one-liners in this.
Yeah,
he's right behind
me. Punisher here.
I was gonna say, you know what happens when a street fight?
Yes. Go to this scene.
There's a lot of good one-liners in this one. Oh, that sounded better in my head.
You know how I know, do you? His blood rained down on me. Blood that ran through my wife, my children. I'm avenging your god.
Before that, he says,
"Damn it, Hunter!" Yeah,
well, not what Punisher says. Skipped it. You skipped it. He says, "Your god is dead," and then he starts saying why.
Yeah, but I like because he says, like, Daredevil's like, "No, God's alive. He lets you breathe his air every day, but maybe he sent me to finally remedy that, to be your Punisher." I was like, I was Norman Osborn when he gets like the Osborn formula.
Yeah, Daredevil says to be your Punisher, to Punisher. It's really cool.
Dude, he said Punisher.
Yeah. Also, Speed Demon grabs Electro at one point. I thought that was Cyclops.
I still think it's Cyclops every time I see it. That's Cyclops.
That is Cyclops.
It's Speed Demon, but I was
fucking flow. He's wearing blue and yellow with a red eye beam.
He says like, "Sorry, I'm late," and I'm just like, "What?
Who are you?
Why are you here?"
It took me a second. I'm just like, "Oh, right, Speed Demon's in this book," but he has the similar look. But yeah, they decided to escape at the end. Daredevil gets stabbed in the eye as well. I guess it doesn't matter much to him, but yeah. The issue ends with Tony and Steve together.
Oh, that page goes so hard. Look at that Iron Man by Marco.
And they're just like, Daredevil just released
Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Daredevil needs to be stopped. That's what Spider-Man.
Why did Harper's desk just move up as it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Not my microphone. That's my cock and balls.
Oh. Yeah. Iron Man and Captain America realize, like, Daredevil, he's starting a war. He's released prisoners. What do we do about this? Let's send Spider-Man. So the next issue seems to be Spider-Man versus Daredevil, which I'm very excited about.
Yes.
It's not gonna be.
It's probably gonna be the Avengers verse.
Well, we had kind of like the. Well, I guess it was just Tony.
Chip loves to reuse, recycle.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
he does a lot. Yes, I appreciated when. See, Hunter, that's the JD difference. That's the JD difference. There was one time when I wasn't on an episode, and JD went. I remember Harper said this once, that Chip Zdarsky likes to reuse like plot.
Hey! This court
really
matter has been settled. We're gonna send you back.
It made me feel good. It made me feel like a valued.
We're sending you back to the Nut House.
No.
Send me to the Nut House.
You gonna send me to the Nut House?
I'm the big bad Punisher.
I like all of the things that you guys are saying sound so cool, but God, I wish this was like issue 37 or something. Like it was still
when they restart
in the run.
When they restart the number.
Does it feel?
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it feels like the big cap off event story to everything. They should have just put the main like it on pause, Devil's Reign, and then this carries on. But like because it's like what issue 6 or 7, it's 8, like yeah, it's like so random. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just a fucking pussy. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know, Sarah Pichelli did a interview here, very based. She said her favorite story is Daredevil Born Again, and her favorite Marvel character is Daredevil. Based.
She's never drawn Daredevil. She should.
It says
She's also Italian,
Italian art icon Sarah Pichelli, and I just
God. You sounded more like Joe Rogan when he does the fucking bear part. A bear's just eating your fucking asshole.
Oh my God.
He's so unhinged, bro. Have you seen that clip or not?
Yes.
There's multiple clips where he describes being eaten to death by a bear, and every time he does the most guttural bear noise for no fucking reason.
Probably not as a joke too, right? He's like,
no, he's just like, oh, and then the other person that's on the show is just watching in horror. Like, what is happening to Joe?
I like when they edit it with different clips though from Rogan, where like someone's talking about like something way serious, and he just makes the noise.
The Jordan Peterson one.
Yeah.
The reason why white people are inferior is they have less.
Okay, I've seen many Joe Rogan clips out of context, and I've listened to 2 episodes.
I've actually been watching Joe Rogan before it's even started.
No, I'm just wondering if this is true or not. If you listen to Joe Rogan, you can let me know. Is it just he invites someone on his show and then he just talks about anything? He doesn't ask them questions.
Yeah, look, that does seem to happen a lot.
It just seems like he's a little lonely. He just wants to talk to someone.
They have conversations about like, you know, like, I mean, he'll ask some questions like, oh, like, do you believe in this? Or like, do you, you know, you smoke weed or something? But yeah, they just like, they bullshit. They have conversations.
Remember that one where they're talking really deeply about life and he's just like, yeah, man, it's crazy when you think about it. Hey, Jamie, pull up the clip of that truck hitting that deer.
Okay. Well, I saw one just the other day where the guy's guest is just like, yeah, my dad passed away, and just like, hey, why is this YouTube video so bad quality? Because there's like a YouTube video on the background. It's like, can you make the quality? Is that like the video? Is that the best we could go? And the guy repeats himself saying, I was at his bedside when he passed. And he's just like, what is this 720 or this is lower than that, right?
See, that feels like it's edited, but
so good. It's so good. Yeah, but it might not be.
Sarah Pacelli's favorite movie, The Exorcist. Her weird quirk, she doesn't drink from yellow glasses. What does that mean?
She doesn't drink piss.
Yellow glasses?
Like if this mug was yellow, she couldn't drink from it. Like that's
she's a Green Lantern.
I guess it is a weird.
Yeah, she's like a classic Green Lantern.
Thanks for specifying it, Hunter. God damn it! That was a joke.
Actually, it's from Green Lantern from the Silver Age. I would know because I've read it all. In Jeff Johns' Green Lantern.
Maybe this is character development because now I'm starting to feel bad.
Now I'm starting to notice.
Anyway,
now you know.
Daredevil's about to go through his governor arc because his eye looks like it's gone. So,
like, that is cool, but like Hunter said, you can keep that forever and it won't really matter. I think that's cool.
He's the character that it won't affect. I guess any character with just one eye doesn't change who they are. It just look at Beast.
No, it doesn't really, but especially for him, like it doesn't. It doesn't matter, is it?
But it's also like nothing stays like run to run. You know what I mean? Like
he'll get it healed by the powers of the
hand. Was it the Yellow Lantern or
Arkillo?
Yeah, Arkillo. Didn't he lose a hand in the New 52, and then that was just never a thing again?
Yeah, I didn't.
And then didn't
that.
Alfred lose a hand in the New 52, and that was never a thing again?
Well, yeah, he did. He got it chopped off.
For Alfred, they explain like he just has like robot hand that looks like a regular hand now. But for Arkillo, he just had it back the next time he appeared, and they never explained how that happened.
It did go hard though, with only having like the one red eye. I was like, shit.
Mm-hmm. That is cool.
He looks like a Deadshot.
Oh, come on, no. Shut up.
What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
No.
I rewatched the Suicide Squad the other day, and there's a line that's very similar to that where they're talking to the Thinker on the roof, and the Thinker's like, that's suicide. And Rick Flag goes, oh, that's kind of our thing. I think that's worse than what are we? Some kind of
I do not.
What about the line earlier in that? He was like, "Who ate all the fucking empanadas?" Just talking about empanadas for some reason. And then I think Peacemaker's like, "Oh, I had the chicken; they were delicious."
I do think that bar scene, Rick Flag's so funny, just being in the background, because in the scenes where they're focusing on like John Cena dancing stuff, Rick Flag's tipping his hat to everyone. That is so funny.
Harper, can you catch up on Flash, Dick? Please,
Max Mercury's here. That's good. What's he up to?
The entire Flash family's there for this. Probably Jeremy Adams' last arc, unfortunately. But can you catch up, please?
Actually, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Once I finish Walking Dead, I feel I'm going to explode. I'm going to ejaculate. No. I'm going to bust. No. I'm going to get really excited to read some books again. Right,
World's Finest. You promise.
World's Finest.
Like, you know what? You know when, like, Tyler, you know, like this, when you take a bit of a break for a bit and like you read.
I genuinely thought, when you come. I thought that's what you were going to say to me.
Well, you would, but like
when you take a break,
yeah, and like getting into the rhythm of reading like big chunks of books at a time, you're like, I can't really be fucked. After you binge a fucking series for like 130 issues, I feel like I can read anything now. I'll read World's Finest in a day. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, it's only like 9 issues. So
exactly. I'll read it in 10 minutes.
I don't know what's happened to my
Hunter read it too.
My comic book attention span, but like I can't read.
Oh, you need a Family Guy clip on top of it?
Need some Family Guy clips. Yeah, no, for real. Because like it takes me either like 6 weeks to read like 10 issues, or I'll just read the one and I'll go, I think I get it. And then I just won't continue. I don't know what's been happening.
But that was like the stage I was in, man. But it's fine because it ebbs and flows.
I've read everything. I can't find anything new. I don't know.
Dude, World's Finest. Maybe you can read Flash.
You could read The Walking Dead.
I read a bunch of World's Finest. I hate the Flash. I hate the Flash.
I thought you were going to say you hate
read the Flash. I hate the Flash.
I wonder if this is going to be a character arc.
That's my favorite.
I wonder if this is going to be a character arc similar to Harper, where Harper hated Spider-Man, and then a month before No Way Home, he liked Spider-Man.
Oh, I'm going to see the movie.
So if they made a movie if they made a movie with John Wesley Shipp, Grant Gustin, and Ezra Miller, all of a sudden, Tyler would be rebirthed.
I'm the Danny DeVito meme.
I'll fully admit that. I think you guys can rip me for that, for being such a Spider-Man hater, but then like 3 trailers deep into No Way Home being like, man, Willem Dafoe is pretty fucking cool. Like, and then just changed everything.
And you saw the movie, you're just like, oh wait, Spider-Man's actually pretty good.
I like red and blue costumes.
They hit me. Yeah. They genuinely did the fucking thing they were trying to do. You have Doc Ock show up and go, hello, Peter. And I'm like, I did really like those movies when I was a kid. And then suddenly I'm like, maybe Spider-Man's not so bad. Like,
did you see Tobey Maguire? Like,
yeah. There's an old lady,
and then Harper's like, I'm something of a Spider-Man fan myself. And he just like,
that guy was in the Spider-Man movies.
I turned around to everyone's screaming. I'm like, he was in the other one.
That goes in the other movies. Yeah. You're screaming because you're scared. I get it. No, that's another Spider-Man.
That was him during the Daredevil scene. Like when Daredevil caught the brick, he was just like, I watched the Netflix show.
It actually sounded like I was either being murdered Joe Rogan? Or having the best sex of my life. I was like, oh my god! And people around me were like, yeah, that dude's got glasses.
He's blind. Right. He's a really good lawyer.
They thought you really liked his glasses, yeah.
Where can I get those?
They thought Harper was a law student who just loves like lawyers. Like,
oh my god,
JD, you said when Tobey Maguire came on screen, Harper had the symbiote come on. Can you imagine? Like everyone's like screaming over Tobey Maguire, and Harper's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, he's Eddie getting it where it like crawls into his mouth.
Remember Venom 2 when Venom goes to the costume party?
Yeah, and he kills a bunch of people on his way out. Yeah.
They think Venom's a costume.
That's insane. I still have not watched that movie.
You have to.
Yeah,
I will.
Bro, it's it's 90 minutes.
I'll watch. I actually have no problems watching a shit movie. It doesn't bother me.
Father? Yeah, you've watched every Halloween movie like 30 times. We know.
Correct, and none of those are good. So, bro, I brought this, and genuinely, none of those movies are good. Like, none of them are good.
You should buy a Venom mask, actually.
Mm-hmm. Well, funny you say that. No.
I would have lost my shit.
You just have a vial of the symbiote, and it's just like trying to get out. Why do you say that?
You're like, where did he get that?
Harvey, you should just have props ready just to reveal during jokes. don't show them beforehand.
I can't. Got.
Oh. He's pulling his cock out.
He's pulling his cock out.
Oh my!
Somebody looking at it. Godzilla? Oh, the Mandalorian.
Hey,
that's the episode where it's no longer about Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I bought that, right? That's the Mandalorian and Big Blurg, right? I bought it, and I was like, I want to keep the Mando, right?
How much?
I'm like, I don't know that I'm gonna have the
How much did that cost you?
So I was gonna sell the Blurg. Because I'm like, I don't think I have enough space for it. And I said to my mum, I think I'm going to sell this. I don't have the space. And she went, what is it? And I showed her what it looked like with Mandalorian like sitting on top. She went, oh, that's actually pretty cool. And I was like, what? You suddenly like care? And now I'm like, I can't like sell this. You think it's
how much was it?
My mom likes it.
How much was it? What? The Mandalorian and
Mandalorian because my buddy's a hot toy collector and he said that's very expensive when I told him about it.
Oh, okay. I'm not. Yeah.
He said in the neighborhood of like $600, $700. Is that accurate?
Fuck no. I spent $600, but Australian.
Which
so
is
$5 for us.
$4 here? $4.99.
Yeah. Okay,
so it's like the size of a Big Mac.
It sells for like $7.50 retail
Whopper,
which for you guys
that is
$7.50. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. It was
it's a Whopper with cheese. It's a Whopper with cheese.
It sells for $750.
That's a Whopper with cheese. That's a great.
For you guys, I think that would be like $950 or something, maybe. but I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for probably like I don't know, maybe $7.30 in your money.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How much was it? Your money?
No, I've done that the opposite way. I'm a fucking twit. Give me a second.
How much of your money was it?
It's $7.50 here, which for you guys would be more like
700 is okay. Hold on. $750,
like
$520.
What? How good is that? I'm so good. Anyway, I bought it for $600, which is obviously significantly less. So I did quite well, but it's also
$600 Australian.
But why didn't you just get the Beskar one?
That's only.
Or did you get the
both? What do you mean?
But why would you get Blurg Mando and Beskar Mando?
Because this one's new and it has better paint applications.
700 for me.
That cost Hunter's rent.
Yeah, I forgot our money's very close. That's what 700 for me.
It's how big this fucking box is, though.
Hunter could live in there, actually.
I could.
You got to get Quill then. You got to get I have spoken.
I've spoken.
You got to get him.
No, because I've got 4 Mandos. I can't.
Well, wait. Are you gonna sell that Blurg with Mando again?
No, I'm gonna keep it.
Well, my birthday's on Monday, so
yeah.
Is it actually?
Why would I lie about that, Hunter? No, yeah, I'm lying. My birthday's not on Monday, you idiots.
It's true. I believed him.
Is that true? Wait, you're telling me that that's the truth. You're telling me you're not lying.
I can't even pull.
We believed you. We all believed you. Anyway,
I feel like sometimes I just feel like a Pixar character that is there for one joke, and he appears at the end to repeat that joke.
That's very accurate. You look like a Pixar character.
No, Harper. I mean,
it could be one.
Hunter, you're kind of like the eye in Pixar, and then Harper's the lamp.
I think I'm like a younger version of Riley's dad.
I think Meat Lamp pretty good.
I think you're like the main villain in Inglourious Bastards. What's his name?
Hitler.
Hans Landa.
Oh, isn't that Jason Statham's grandmother?
Or Christoph Waltz.
Isn't that Jason Statham's grandmother?
Do I have to do the voice?
No,
am I but a puppet to you? Fuck.
Are you a bulldog?
Oh, puppet. Cabin in the Woods reference right there. Puppeteer.
Hello, guys. Cabin in the Woods. I love that movie.
What do you think of the ending?
Actually, okay.
I love it too, but I think the ending's terrible.
It's very Joss. That's the most Joss Whedon part of that movie. It's just like, all right, the whole world is dead and the gods are real.
It would have been cool if the final girl replaced Sigourney Weaver, and then you find out like Sigourney Weaver's character was a final girl, and then a final girl like runs.
I was going to say the twist would be more interesting if the gods were never real and they've just been sacrificing people because they're idiots.
That too. That would have been good too.
What if would you like if there was a megalodon in the movie?
Oh, fucking what? Where is it? Where is it? PTSD panic attack.
Where's the
megalodon? Jason, you're on land, and that was
they're making the Meg 2 this year, baby.
This year
they're making the Meg 2.
So
this year,
Jason Statham.
I'm not even joking. He's the Meg. Oh my God! It's called Meg 2: The Trench.
What? Directed by James Wan?
True. I think James Wan would be a good choice for this movie because I've only seen 2 horror movies in my life.
Yeah, the Meg 2: The Trench is actually a Black Manta movie. We just wanted to go on that.
It's a what?
Holy shit!
Yeah, Jason Statham's in it. Yeah, it comes out in August 4th, 2023. That's my birthday.
We're absolutely reviewing that.
Did you guys
That's
like
my
Meg?
Birthday.
I've never seen the Meg. Why would I have watched the Meg? Shut up, Meg. That's the only Meg experience I have.
What is this episode?
This Family Guy's
a good one.
I promise next week we are reviewing that, man.
If I could fucking get to next week, bro. If my internet works next.
Well, it won't be
the sequel to the original Meg.
Oh,
sorry. The book. So the Meg was a book, right? The sequel to the Meg in book form was called The Trench, so that's why.
Isn't the book written by Jason Statham too? And it's like based off of a true story?
No, it's written by me.
Oh, Josh E. Allen Harper?
And co-written by Tara Jane. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Anyway. That.
Oh, do you actually? Sorry.
Zoom go? There it is. It disappeared for some reason. This is fucking weird. This episode, man. I was gonna say, should we tell the people what we're gonna record on Tuesday?
What are we recording? Oh, you guys are. Yeah.
Should we announce that?
Oh, geez. All right. God. Oh, man.
Book club is back. I know we've said that 100 times.
Yeah, but this time we're for real about it, guys.
Yeah,
it's for real.
There's only one book that could bring us all together.
Comic book.
We are talking
All-Star Batman and Robin, The Boy Wonder by Frank Miller and John.
That would actually be pretty funny.
What are you?
This is a war, soldier. Buckle up.
That would actually be a pretty funny book club episode.
What about the one where the part in that
I've never actually read
book where Batman shows Robin the Bat? There's a part where Batman shows Robin the Batcave, and he's like, "It's pretty cool, right?" And then Robin goes, "I've seen cooler." And then Batman's internal monologue says, "I don't like."
I don't like what?
He doesn't.
I don't like what?
I don't like what?
Hey, Tyler, repeat it. I'm curious. I don't like what?
Just says, "I don't like this kid." Not one bit.
Oh, he froze again.
God,
you know, Hunter, you said, "What is this episode?" This might actually be one of the more clear episodes to follow, because it was news, and then it was your trial, and then it was comics. That's actually fairly.
What is this now? What does it become?
This is the end.
I don't know. I just like this is the end.
It just cuts to the line of.
I don't know. I think we've hit. I think we've hit peak a hero story
now.
I think the dynamic is good shit.
Well, here, how about this? When we usually release a podcast, we will instead be releasing a book club, probably on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow by Tom King.
What happens to the
podcast will be delayed a day or so because Ant-Man.
Because of Ant-Man, Quantumania, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and the Kang,
the third Ant-Man, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Ant-Man 3 or whatever, a hero story.
Ant-Man 3, the movie, Quantumania.
So
on your try to find it. On your feet, soldier. You've just been drafted into a war.
That boy is 3 years old. Holy shit, that's Brian. Oh my god.
He made Siddiq all those eat rats.
That's the end. Thank you for listening to A Hero Story, Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters, and thank you for listening to the Book of Boba Fett. Fear the Book of Boba Fett.
Hey,
talking Fear the Book of Boba
Fett.
Chris Hardwick.
Why do you keep bringing up?
Harper will not be on book club, but this guy will.
This guy.
It's an awful. It looks so bad. I've got a fat neck.
YouTube.com/hero story.
Who's got the better mustache, Harper or Hunter?
Actually, Harper there.
Yeah, but
fake Harper.
I think if I shaved my mustache, mine would be better. Ethan. I think mine wouldn't be as iconic. I think Hunter's got an iconic stash.
My favorite mustache is this one.
That's me from year 12. I'm 18 there. Do you have to?
That's me from like Justice Year 4.
Okay. It makes no sense. That's before they cross over with Masters of the Universe. Why do you have to? Why are you doxing
John
me,
Kent was showing up?
That's from year 10. I'm like 16 there.
Don't let them near Hunter.
Come on, man. And that's the show.